Hello, hello, hello. My name is Cranked. Welcome back to Persona 4. Last where we left off, we met up with Chie, trying to save Yukiko. Went a little wrong, but hey, she's part of the gang now. Look at her. It's right there. And we got a Persona, Tomoe. Look at that. Fucking... Like, is it Bruce Lee? I forget. I haven't watched Kill Bill, but I imagine it's a Kill Bill reference. But yeah, very cool. Big fan. Big fan of the design. But anyways, so you know, at the time of me recording this video, I just published the first part to Let's Play. So you know, hopefully, you know, I won't lie. I came to this recording being a little nervous because you know, it's a little scary putting yourself out there on the internet. But you know, it is what it is. You know, hopefully people receive it pretty well. I don't know how it'll be. Like the moment I'll know is when I get off this recording. But for now, we're just gonna move on with the game. Let's go to bed. You feel exhausted from everything that happened today. Rest in your room. Let's go. Alrighty. Okie doke. What up, Bluesky?
I wonder how Chia's doing. Too much stuff happened yesterday. I hope she's back to her usual self.
This cheese. Chewies. What up, Chia?
Oh, morning.
Morning. You sleep well?
Oh, yep. I was out cold until this morning. Thanks for everything yesterday.
No problem.
It's kinda embarrassing, you know? You two were right there to see my hidden feelings and all.
Don't sweat it.
The same thing happened to Yosuke, right? So, what was it like?
Oh, he didn't pee his pants. There's a lot of crying, though.
Huh? How should I put this? Oh, I nearly forgot. None of that happened when yours awakened, huh?
Yeah, I don't be peeing and crying.
Could that be because
Let's
you've
get a
got
cool
nothing
anime
to
intro.
hide?
Oh, so nothing happened for you? Well, I gotta agree that you seem like a pretty open guy. There's a funny air about you.
I am a funny
I
little
don't know.
man
I
with
guess
gray hair.
that's what draws people to you, or something like
Is that a compliment?
that. Yep, it's a compliment.
If you say so.
Wonderful.
Anyways, what's most important right now is to rescue Yukiko. I'm dead set on coming. Remember, you promised.
Gotcha.
Oh, crap. I still haven't gone to the bathroom.
Brother. You need to fucking keep that bladder on check, bro.
Hey,
What up, Chie?
thanks for saving me.
I mean, Yosuke helped, too. I mean...
Yosuke's cool and all, but there really is something different about you. I feel like you won't let me down.
No problem. You sense Chie's gratitude towards you. I feel a faint bond forming between you and Chie. Our besties know. Look at your awesome card with lines in it. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Chariot Arcana. You have established the Chie Satonaka social link of the Chariot Arcana. You may earn an extra XP bonus when fusing personas of the Chariot Arcana. Chie's determination in battle has been enhanced. She will die for you. Awesome. You haven't yet asked Chie for her contact information yet. So I can like, can I get your number? First, you don't have enough courage because you're a fucking pussy. Yeah, man, asked you for constant information, dickhead. Say it's for the investigation, because you're fucking too much of a fucking pussy idiot.
Oh, right. You'll need this from now on, huh?
Yeah, you be. You exchange cell numbers with Chie.
We have to be careful of the fog that sets in after the rain, right? Let's save her before that happens.
Mm-hmm. After the rain continues for a while, it may become foggy. You must train yourself as much as possible till then. You should go to Juna's food court on days that you want to explore the other world. Alright, so essentially, so we have a time limit, pretty much. Once there's a foggy day happens, and once that foggy day passes, you know, we get a game over, essentially. And actually, for every section of the game, there's actually a unique game over, if you actually do get to that point where you fail and you're a fucking loser. But, you know, I'll probably show that off probably at some point. But anyways, we gotta start optimizing. We gotta build up towards it. But first, some school. We love school. Not really. Hello, and good afternoon, all. My name is Mr. Kondo, your PE teacher. But since no one in the school teaches English, I'll be doubling up on my roles. Yeah, that's cool. Don't be disappointed. In fact, I spent overtime overseas. 1 week vacation time to be exact. That's more than enough to teach a class. Ha ha ha. We'll start with the basics of the basics. Definite articles versus indefinite articles. A definite article is used before a singular or plural that refers to a particular member of a group. In any other instance, use an indefinite article. You got that? I'll pick someone at random. Ichiban. This is a definite giveaway. Ha ha ha. That's a cool joke, man. Which one of the following is a definite article? But like I said in that one SpongeBob episode, I could type it in cursive. You gave an answer you think is correct. Good job. You're correct. Native speakers distinguish between the two unconsciously. But you guys aren't them, so study hard, okay? Now repeat after me. The is a definite article. A is an indefinite article. I can't hear you. Don't be shy. Let's press together, loud and proud. The fuck. Anyways, you gave the correct answer. You got knowledge for that. +2. Alrighty. It is after school, so I believe. Alright. So now, I said it before, but now, no more training rules. So, the fall will come after several days of rain. You must prepare to take action. Alright then. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, so, we now have free time to handle however we want. So, we can choose to either hang out here for a day to upgrade our social stats and hang out with friends, or we can go to the dungeon right away. Now, for today, we're actually going to just go into the dungeon, because right now there actually isn't anything to do aside from like upgrade your social stats. And right now, the best way to like handle the dungeon today is just do it now. So we're gonna do just that. But along the way, let's grab some things along the way. Your affection. God, great song. Anyways, so before we head to the top district, let's go talk to this guy. Hugh, you're second year, right? Hey, why did I assume that? Because I know the ways of the world, son. I don't know you, and you're coming up, so it's 50. Sorry, I'm fucking reading this wrong. I don't know you, and you're coming up, so it's 50-50 that you're a second year. Deductive reasoning, like whoa, son. Now I, the OG third year, will challenge you to the second year young blood with a riddle. And no, it isn't because I'm trying to avoid studying for the exams. I'm just trying to do you a favor here, man. If you answer correctly, I'll present you with a key. I accept your challenge. Alright, so NPCs in the world will have some little side quests around here. This is one of the first ones you can grab, pretty much, even though it says quest number 23, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Looks like the spirit is willing. Let's see if your mind can vibe with this. Riddle time. I'm gonna drop some stuff in 2 distinct categories. At the end, you gotta drop the last item on the proper category. Can you dig it? Red group's A, gray group's B. White's putting it down for group A. Orange has group B tattoo. Green's A for Sheezy. Pink is group B times infinity. Alright. So which group does black belong to? A or B? Holla. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. So good. Anyways, group A. Oh yeah. So tell me what makes all those items have in common. Give it to me. They're top 6 flag colors. Yeah. Your mind is a beautiful thing. You're not letting it go to waste, yo. Way to be. This guy's great. So she's now vexillog. I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry. You know what Group A was for? 4 of the 6 prevalent colors of the world flags. The other 2 is to round out the top 6 are blue and yellow. I must say, I wasn't expecting a second year to have such a trenchant insight. This guy has better vocabulary than me, man. Be a pass, and now W, Riddle Brother. Here's a little something something. You have 3 chess keys. That'll be useful. Alright. Thanks, man. Thanks, monkey student. There's a lot of other NPCs that have really good dialogue to that, but, you know, it'll take a little too long to go through all of them. So, we'll leave that be, but, you know, we'll see them as we go along. Anyways, I didn't mention before about once you press the square button, you're able to go anywhere, pretty much, as long as it's like a designated location. And we have an old school kind of Megami Tensei map, pretty much. It's pretty neat. Even has like the little icon from like SMT1. It's pretty cute. So we're gonna go to the armor shop real quick. We're gonna sell our stuff because we actually got a lot of materials from like the enemies we fought yesterday. And the thing is pretty cool. This game is pretty cool in the sense that once you sell certain materials, you'll get new weapons and stuff, you know? And it's just a simple button. You just sell them. You don't have to do anything fancy about it. So we get 900 from this. What do we get? The lizard charm. Okay. It's mostly just accessories, which we're not going to use now. A lot of them are kind of useless. This one's just kind of like 1 magic and 1 strength. Not terribly useful right now at this point of the game, unfortunately. But since we have enough money, I figure we grab some defensive items for me and Yosuke. So grab one for me. Sell a t-shirt. I'll just never have a t-shirt again. Grab this for Yosuke as well. Sell his t-shirt as well. You get some extra money. Now she already has her chainmail stuff, and I believe. Let me see. Actually, we're not gonna buy her her shoes for weapons. We're not gonna buy that right now because it's a little too expensive for us. But like I said last time, usually some people would just grab medicine items. For me, we're gonna do the same strat as yesterday. We're gonna buy a whole bunch of sodas, and it's gonna be like yesterday, where I'm gonna be just mashing on this. So, anyways, it'll take a bit. I'll speed this up.
You need a big shot? I got your big shot right here.
I got it. Like I said this before, but I really do think this game holds up so well, like visually. Like just like the lighting with like the background and like the lights of like lampposts and stuff. Like it's just for how like kind of dinky like the models look. Like it's kind of nice just how like even like the birds flying by in the skybox over there. Like just like little details like that makes this like area feel alive. It's very nice. It's like coming home. It feels like kind of like coming home from work and stuff. Has that kind of feeling. It's very cool. This game loves being yellow. Anyways, we're gonna buy more sodas. I'll be back.
It's radical. Radical.
Alright, we got our sodas, we got our armor. We pretty much wasted most of our money, but that's fine. We'll be okay for now. I think at this early point in the game, it's fine to kind of waste most of your money, as long as you have stuff to support ourselves for now, you know? Right now, we have Yosuke for the time being to heal us, so we won't need to have, like, any healing items, and there's no, like, thing, currently in these dungeons right now, we don't need to have any, like, currently in these dungeons, we won't need to have to worry about status effects for the time being, for now at least, you know? And hopefully we can get good RNG from the chests as we go in. But anyways, so we head to Junes and meet up with our friends. Alrighty then, let's get going. You can go to the food court from here. Gather around the food court. Let's go. did forget to save. We'll save in the TV world. It's fine. We'll be okay. Alrighty. What is up, y'all? What's on the agenda for today, Ichiban? Current situation. What's going on? Furasaki-senpai, now Yukiko-san. I never thought we'd get involved in murder cases like this. Don't talk like Yukiko's already dead. I know. Calm down. Unfortunately, there's a time limit. You have to save Yukiko before the fog sets in. Okay. Word up. Let's check on the weather. I think the weekly forecast was. Alright, so for now it gives us the 5 days ahead. So I believe the actual final day we have is, I believe, the 29th of April. So we have a lot of time until then. So, right now. Hey, you sure, right? Yeah, there's no way I made a mistake. I double checked. Okay, anyways. We have plenty of time of in-game days, so that'll give us plenty of time to like plan our attack. So what I'm planning to do is I want to get to the top of the dungeon floor, like before the boss door. I want to get there, and then my plan is to leave, and then afterwards we're going to work on building our social stats and stuff, get strong personas, and then come back so that we're all like prepared and stuff, you know? So I'm planning to do some 2 visits. It is possible to do 1 visit, but for the sake of like, I don't know, variety, I think, you know, we'll try to get to as far as we can on our first day. But anyways, let's go to the TV.
Let's go.
Word up. Hell yeah. Alright. Hey, there you are. Let's play. Huh? No time? Okay. Let's go save the lost girl. I'll take you to the castle. Let me know when we're ready, Sensei. Word up. Alright. Let's make our save here. Talk to our good friend Philemon. Make a little save. As you hear this funky ass music. I'm feeling no pain. Alrighty. Let's head over. Leave it to me to show the way. Search for Yukiko. Okay, let me show you the way. God damn, this song is so good. Alrighty. How you feeling, Yosuke? I can never tell if Teddy is serious when he says this stuff. She is definitely serious, though. Well, she is Yukio's best friend, so of course she'd be worried. Well, it's, you know, it's times like these, you and I gotta stay calm. Seeing you and me, we can't on anything, right, Ichiban? Yeah, we got this. What's up, Chie? Yukio's still okay, right? Don't worry so much, she'll be fine. We need to save her soon. She's safe until the fog comes back, isn't she? There's no reason to rush things and try to save her in this instance. We don't want to come out for wool. We don't go out for wool. Sorry, my speaking is really bad. We don't want to go out for wool and come home with shoehorn. Come home. That was a weird word. Anyways, but it's okay. We'll definitely save her. Like in English. Anyways, the fog here isn't going anywhere soon. But we should hurry anyways. Evidence? I haven't heard of that kind of food. Ah, that's right. Here, take this. Your seat to go home. If it's ever too hard to return, use that. So, okay. So here's kind of how dungeoning kind of works in this game. So in Persona 3, there are essentially checkpoints per every couple floors, so that you can come back and go heal and all that, and you will get fully healed in that cases. And Persona 4, and also one of the biggest differences in Persona 3 is that in Persona 3 has a whole tired mechanic, specifically the PS2 version of Persona 3. Persona 3 has a tired mechanic where if you stay in the dungeon for too long, your characters get tired and you're kind of be forcibly put out. In this game doesn't have a tired mechanic. However, you will run out of SP, so it becomes a lot more of a focus of having enough resources to get through the dungeon. So that's why I bought a bunch of sodas, because they're pretty much the best ones. So like, these are pretty much like the best ones to keep us going in this dungeon, especially early game. Later on, we won't have to rely on these, but for the early game, it'll be very helpful to have these for the time being, you know? And another thing that's kind of different is, like, as I said before, like, floors used to have checkpoints. Now you kind of make your own checkpoints, and that's what the go homes are for. Which that's what it's called, by the way. That's how weird it is. But yeah, that's what these are pretty much for. But anyways, I think that's enough explaining things. But anyways, let's go in. Be careful. Word up, word up. Alright. Let's see. Okay. We should be good. Sensei, can I bother you for a second? The art here seems different from yesterday, so this place might be pretty tricky. I'll do my best to remember where we walked, so try not to get lost, Sensei. Alright, cool. So as I said, sorry. Anyways, I don't sense anyone around this area. If you go further ahead, you might be able to find something. Be careful and move on. Alright, cool. So, first things first, because this happens every time. This happens pretty much every time we get a new party member. So since she is with us, she's set automatically as an AI partner. So we're gonna not do that. Alright then. Pretty good. So yeah, as I said yesterday, these are RNG hallways, so we're about to go through kind of the same floor, but the layout's a little different. Meaning there's like new items, so we're gonna still kind of explore a little bit. But first we gotta wait for a little weird man over here to turn around. Gotta turn around a little bit. Alrighty. Should be good. Oh man. Alright. Alright, right now? Okay.
One enemy. Now's your chance.
Alright, so my plan for, at least for the rest of this dungeon, for one, I want to get Izanagi to level 5 to get Tiger Kaja, because I think that'd be very useful to have. So with that being said, so this guy resists physical, but it doesn't really matter, because with this full team we have here, we can just kind of beat it to death. As I said before, our progress in the dungeon is going to be determined on our resources, and because, you know, since the only thing physical attacks do is take up health, we're going to be relying on that a little more than just doing all-out attacks. So, we're going to be a little more strict. Well, she missed, but it's fine. It's all good. A little whack. Bam. Let's go.
That should do it.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. But yeah, that'll be pretty much our plan for a lot of dungeons. Mostly for like the weaker enemies, use physical attacks, and then once we face some like tougher guys, we'll like try to sneak in like some SP as much as we can. You know, there's gonna be some fights where like we're gonna have to use SPs no matter what. So it's gonna be definitely luck dependent. Also, he has a snuff soul, which is really great. It's for the SP for free. I wouldn't say for free, but you know. There's an enemy right there. There's an enemy right there. Let's see. So usually you want to go at the enemy from behind a lot of the time, so they can get your little guy, so that we can get like an advantage pretty much. Alrighty. Okay, they have Larry's. Alright, luckily we can just whack these guys. Yeah. Bada bing. Alright. Thankfully a lot of these like earlier floors don't have a lot of things going on. Okay, so this is another thing. I plan on having a certain amount of personas. One of the ones we need is slime right here. So let me time this. Fuck this up. Oh my god. So, slime is very nice to have. You know, you wouldn't think so looking at him, but he actually is quite helpful for my plan and how I want to handle this dungeon. And that's for one reason alone, as we'll look it up. Slime has Tarunda and Evil Smile, I believe. I don't think he has Evil Smile. But the ones we want is Tarunda and Redwall. Tarunda is a debuff spell, which is just useful to have. The other one is Redwall, which will be very useful for later. But right now, it won't come up. But because we want Slime to get that, I'm actually gonna put Slime in the front row, because kind of similar to the Pokemon, you want to have like your persona out when you finish the battle, so that that certain one can get an XP, pretty much. So we're not going to do as much damage like Chie and Yosuke, but, you know, we'll passively gain XP as we go along. Also, I didn't get that's fine. Anyways.
There are two enemies. Hang in
Let's use a bash here.
Bam.
Oh my god, yes!
Found an enemy.
So I forgot to mention, weak attacks give you one more, so do critical attacks. So that's, and because of that, physical attacks are really good in this game, particularly. Like, right now, oh my god, Jesus. Alright man, calm down. Ain't that serious. This guy's showing off in front of me, man. Just show off in front of his partner. Alright, well, either way. So, yeah, right now we're trying to get enough experience for Slime to learn his good skills. Along with, like, the other personas we're going to be getting here. You still want to get, like, Izanagi to, like, Tarukaja eventually, which will take 2 levels. But we'll get there as we go along. You know, I'll be trying my best to at least, like, manage the XP situation we have here. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Right now, this guy's taking a while, though. But yeah, usually most of the time you want to go behind the shadows. There is a weird thing in this game, unfortunately. Persona 3. Oh god, fuck it. Well, like that. Alright, they get their advantage. But luckily these guys are moving, so it's not a big deal.
Two enemies. They caught you off guard.
Alright then. Fucking, we'll just physical attack.
Throw down.
Just get a crit. Alright, cool.
Yosuke pounded an enemy.
I said... What is... This fucking... I'm pretty sure Yosuke doesn't have a big luck stat, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's happening to that. Alright, we can get Apsaras here. She's not really too useful, but, you know, we'll get her for, like, the case of it. It is worth getting personas you don't recognize, since they get added to the compendium, and that'll come into play a lot later. But it is good to just get whatever persona you see that's new.
Cool, you leveled up!
Hell yeah. Cool. But yeah, getting personas and, like, combining them, it's gonna come into play, like, a lot later. But let's not worry about that right now. Let's grab this. But as I said, sneaking up on enemies are a little weird in this game. Because in Persona 3, once you're behind an enemy, they pretty much just don't realize they're there the whole time. In this game, however, once you kind of come close to an enemy, even if you're right behind them, they will just sometimes just turn around 180 and just like bash you in the head, which is a little annoying in this game, unfortunately. You know, it's again one of those weirdly things I've set down. In Golden, they actually replaced these overall shadows with like some new shadows. They look like the ones from Persona 3, like the little basic enemies from Persona 3. You know, and it has its pros and cons. The pros is that like they react a lot slower, so you can actually hit them in the back a lot easier. But they have the annoying buff where they can see you from far away if they're looking at you front facing. So there are moments where like you'll just like walk down a highway and you just won't expect like a shadow to just come barreling towards you because they just saw you from like 5 miles away. So it's one of those things that's like a little annoying. So like, you know, Golden kind of fixes it, but it also kind of makes it annoying in the same way. You know, again, it's a thing that P3 kind of did a little better, but you know, that's for another time. She hasn't really had the chance to like show off her attacks. It's all good. Okay, well, Chie, please don't miss. Alright, cool. Alright, what do we got here? You got a Pixie? Let's grab Pixie. We won't need a Pixie, but you might as well grab it. Ooh, nice. Freaking sweet. Alright, cool. So Chie's build, pretty much. She's kind of like, I wouldn't say monk, but she's our physical damage dealer, pretty much, throughout the game. The way she learns skills is she'll get ice abilities, but she won't get the 3rd tier of like ice abilities as you go through the game, but she will focus more on like physical attacks, and what she specializes really well is that she's really good at crowd control. You know, right now she won't show that because she just has Skewer for now, but later on she will get moves that are just great for just clearing out like a crowd of enemies, and it's really good for like just clearing the dungeons. She's just a really good party member, I think, particularly for like clearing a dungeon specifically. By the way, here's a little tip, Tensei. Wandering shadows come in different shapes and sizes. The larger they look, the stronger they are, so be careful when you fight them. Also during battle, you might see shadows that looks the same, but bigger or smaller. Bigger shadows hurt more when they hit you, so you should beat them first. That concludes the tour. Did you understand everything, Sensei? Want to explain it again? No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so we reached back where we fought Shadow Chie for the first time. I sent someone behind the store. Open the door. Let's go. What is behind the door? Oh no.
Yukiko?
Stinky shadow gas.
Yukiko-san, are you alright?
Yukiko, what's wrong?
in a really pretty dress.
Oh my, special guests. I wonder how they'll play into all this. Things are really heating up. Okie dokie, I'm going back to hunt for my Prince Charming. Oh, where could he be? This place is huge. It's so exciting, but it makes it so hard to find him. Oh, maybe he's playing hide and seek in the fog. Ready or not, here I come. Let's go further in then, shall we?
Wonderful.
What the hell is this?
You're not Yukiko. Who are you?
What are you talking about? I'm Yukiko, and Yukiko is me.
No! Don't tell me. Are you... Where's the real Yukiko?
What's with these voices?
Oh my god.
The shadows are getting agitated.
Well, I'm off again. You better be waiting with bells on, my dear prince.
Hey, wait! That clearly wasn't the real Yukiko. It had to be...
I think it was. It must have been the other part of herself.
So it's just like what happened to us.
But I don't think she was excited for nothing. The real Yukiko wants to show us something. I can feel it. It's hard to explain. It seems like she has a strong connection to this castle. This is a lot more dangerous than I thought.
Yukiko!
Hey! Not again. Damn it, we told her not to run off on her own.
Alright then. Alright, now we see this very funny version of Yukiko. It's definitely fun to have a character who is just like presented to you as being reserved and just her shadow stuff just being like this fucking horn dog. Just looking for fucking dick. It's definitely a silly contrast. It's a thing this game likes to do a lot. It's just like having the shadow version just be obviously like with Yosuke and Yukiko, Yosuke and Chie. We obviously just saw like a normal version of himself, but like seeing like just like the fully version of what the shadows look like in their habitat, and just seeing just how ridiculous they are is part of like the fun of just seeing how wackier it kind of gets. You hear a voice from somewhere. My prince will come for me. I'll always be waiting. Forever and ever. I hear voices, but the only thing I sense here are shadows and you guys. Sensei and shadows. Ooh, there we go. Hey Sensei, listen to this. When you attack shadows from behind, Sensei will have a sensational advantage. Awesome. Yeah, okay, we know. Sensei, sensational advantage. Okay, Teddy, think yeah, maybe enough for now. Alright then. Like, you gotta like love and hate the puns, you know? God damn it. As I said, they'll just 180 turn sometimes. Just kinda hold that. Alright.
I smell one enemy.
Okay.
You can do it.
So these guys are weak to fire. We do not have a fire attack right now, so we're just gonna hit them. Alright.
Counting on you.
Yosuke, our bash was really good here.
Damn,
Alright, that
it's
works
not
too.
going down.
Okay.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful.
Okay. We'll scare you right now. Ain't gonna lie. We'll be fine, I think. Yeah. Okay. Right now, we do not have an element to deal with this guy. Well, speaking of, let's get that little guy. There we go. We got Ukubak. The fucking weird Beethoven demon thing. Or Bach, actually. That's what it is. Alright. We got Tarunda. So we got one out of the things we need. And And now, next level, we get Red Wall, which is very important that we need to get that. But for now, let's move on. Alright, we got hurt a little bit, so let's get Yosuke to heal a little bit, since he hasn't been using his SP as much. Yosuke's gonna be our little support guy. Right now, Yosuke like does fine just hitting things on his own. Yosuke's kind of like, I would say like the jack of all trades kind of character. You can kind of fit him into any slot in the game. He's very good early on, especially. And he'll get some really good status effect moves that like will help with crowd control and stuff. He's a pretty solid party member. I used to kind of think he wasn't great, but like, you know, he actually has very good utility for most team comps. You know, if you want to have meta in this game, I guess. You know, but he's a very solid party member in this game. Gets some really crazy skills in Golden as well. He gets like fucking like a one-hit KO move in his late game personas. It's wild. Alright, let's just wait for this guy. You know, sometimes it's just the nature of like waiting for. I mean, sometimes you'll just. It's kind of the thing in this game. Sometimes you'll try to hit him from behind and they'll just 1-hit turn anyway and get the turn advantage. But you know, you want to like tip the odds towards you unless you're just impatient. But you know, I try to at least be consistent. All right, cool. What do we got? All right, 2 transcendents. All right, so.
2 enemy shadows. You get to go first.
All right, so Ukabak is another one of those personas that like I'm gonna try to level. I don't know if we'll fully get it because his takes is a lot harder to get farther with. But he has towards the end of he doesn't have crazy skills right now, but towards the end of his like skill tree thing, not skill tree, but towards the end of his skills, he gets resist fire, which will be very useful for now. But right now, we'll use his Agi ability. Use your little spoon, little guy. Bam.
Good work,
Alright, cool.
Tensei. That's
And
one so
these
far.
guys, we can just hit them. We don't have to waste any SP on that. Unless we miss. Bam.
Damn, it's not going down.
One enemy. Fight, fight, fight.
You do want to kill this guy fast because I am weak to ice right now. Because at the end of the day, once you switch persona, you also switch your affinity as well. So Ukabak's weak to ice, and if I get hit by ice, you know, it's not gonna look good for me. Anyways, I'm gonna level up Yosuke. And Chie gets boofy. So now she has a magic skill, you know, which she's not proficient in, but you know, it's just good. You know, even if like someone isn't good with like magic, particularly in damage, it's still good to have a magic spell just for like being able to provide one more ability, you know. So even someone like Chie has like use in her fights, even if she can't like, you know, she has use in her fights even if she can't do a lot of damage with magic herself, you know. It's all about the utility at the end of the day, you know. Alright, let's go this way first. Let's see what we got. A little man, big man over there. What up, buddy? Yeah. Okay, what we got? Alright, these guys.
3 enemies.
So,
They're too slow.
these guys they evade physical attacks very often. So, these guys are just gonna have to waste that speed here, unfortunately. Pretty heavy.
Go, Sensei.
That's how
Knock it
Knock
down.
him down. Bam.
Go, Sensei. You knocked it
Another
down.
one. So right now it's gonna be a little slow, picking, you know,
Here's our chance. Let's go.
Let's go. Anyways, but yeah. Also, we gotta do. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I'm fucking overloading information right now. But yeah, characters update the all-out attack animation when we get more party members. It's very fun. It's a very cool detail. Something inside you has changed. All right, level 4. I think by the end of this dungeon we should be able to get Tarikaja for Izanagi. Should be good though. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. It'll come back to me, I think. Anyways, find the way out. Let's look around. This is a weird layout for a floor. It like loops around. It looks like a fucking NASCAR track. Alright, let's grab the door. Alright, let's go up here first, actually. Excuse me. We got a gold chest. Ooh, actually, okay. There's actually 2 guys here, so it's gonna be a little tricky. Let's wait for these guys to turn around. Come on, buddy. Turn around. I know you want to. You're taking your sweet time, aren't you, huh? Alright, we got it. If he turned around and hit me, it would have been really funny. Comedic timing. Anyways, more transference. As I said, these guys are really easy to handle. We'll just toss us a little bit of speed. Yeah. Always good to have meter management, but you know, sometimes you just gotta hit them. Like right there. Bam.
Someone else's turn.
And kick. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Alright.
It's another enemy. Show it what you got.
Some more trans twins. I don't want them to have the ability to use Bufu, so I'm just gonna use this. Since we don't have the turn advantage, I'm just gonna go with this. Keep it simple.
Victory!
Awesome. Ooh, we got a lot of XP for that. Okay.
I gotta keep up my training.
Cool. So yeah, sometimes when like shadows in the overworld are like close to each other, when you initiate a battle with another shadow, that other shadow will like just join in the fight afterwards. So sometimes you'll just have moments where like, you know, you'll just have non-stop battles every now and then. It happens. But anyways, we got Palimpa, which is like a fusing move. Status elements are pretty useful in this game. Right now we only have the single target ones, so they're not like too great to use. But getting stuff like Tintarafu, which is like a confuse all type move, it's a lot better than people. Status effects moves are kind of like things that like I feel like a lot of casual players don't use very often, which is very understandable because they're, you know, you don't get to. It's because like they have a chance of like missing, you know. You don't get to see the immediate effects of them. Also, we got a fire bow. It's actually pretty good for us. Fire bow gives us more damage on fire attacks, and we're the only guy who does fire attacks, so that's pretty helpful. Pretty nice. As I was saying, I lost my train of thought again. Oh my god. Really is the Let's Play course, huh? By the way, I just want to say this song is pretty cool. I think it's like it's a song I feel like not a lot of people like talk about as much. I feel, but I think especially this part here, the little piano. It's very cool. I like it a lot. I also like these like cloth physics. Like, not really physics. It's just more like an animation playing. But I don't know why that little like curtains look kind of cool. Anyways, fucking big man. Gotta wait a little bit. I might edit out the moments where I'm just waiting for like a guy to turn around. You know, because sometimes it is just kind of like standing here, waiting for this for a shadow to turn around and stuff. Let's get his ass. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, it's more easy Raven, guys.
It's our turn first. There's 3 enemies.
A nice little like design thing is that like every enemy, every shadow has like a mask on them, pretty much, and they're like representative of like the Arcanas and stuff like that. So like for example, these like Raven things just have them like on their stomachs and stuff like that. I think the way they creatively like put the mask on each shadow is like pretty fun.
Tensei, knock it down. You hit its weakness.
The shadows I think are pretty cool in this game. I think overall prefer just fighting demons in like Megami Tensei games. Overall. Let's go, partner. But yeah, I do just kind of prefer fighting demons overall, but I think the shadows are pretty cool. Like I think they're all cool design-wise, you know? You do like run into the thing with like any RPG where like you do kind of start fighting the repeat colors of them. But that's just kind of the nature of like these kind of games, I think. But you know, it's a thing that I think I really like about Persona 5. I do like Persona 5 like focuses a lot on just like being like, hey, you're fighting Megami Tensei demons. You know, the thing this franchise is known for. You know, it is funny to see like with the Personas like just how drastically different like the art styles is. Where you just have like the Sojima art style with the fucking main Personas, and then you just have like old school like conical designs. It's a very funny contrast. Alrighty then. So we have our way out. In Persona 4 Golden, there actually is a nice quality of life where you can just hit a button to just go to the floor above when you open it. So it's pretty helpful in that case. But you know, it's old shit. Alright, let's head up. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the Amagi Inn today. Your room is right this way. If we can help you in any way, please let us know immediately. What's this voice talking about? This place isn't an inn. It's totally a castle. The metaphor, oh my god. Anyways. Alright, cool. Usually I kind of just go in the door I see first, most of the time. You know, it doesn't really matter either way because it is just RNG. But, you know, whatever takes us there. What we got? A little shadow guy, a chest. Let's go grab that. Let's wait for this guy here first. Che, what are you doing? You're like wave dashing? Okay, she stopped. Oh, she did it again. Look at her go. Alright then. Hey! Let's go. Alright. Yeah, I think we just keep, you know, we're using a lot of SP, unfortunately. That's just kind of how it is on your first run of this place. You are just gonna like run out most of your SP on the first run.
Good work,
But it's all good. Hit him. Get his ass. Bam.
Damn, it's not going
And Jay
down.
cleans him up. The way I kind of have it right now is like, usually I have the protagonist to kind of just like set up the plan of attack. And then Yosuke kind of just does the damage, and then like Chie is the one who kind of cleans up the stragglers. That's kind of how I have set it up right now, you know? What the? Dude! Come on, man! First dungeon? Alright, man. I mean, we have some soldier. Fucking, god damn it. God damn it. That is a Megami Tensei moment, if I ever seen one. Ah, God. Oh man, what a game. Oh, that's tough. But you know what, we'll just, like, you know, as I said before, sometimes you guys roll the punches. That's just kind of the way, like, Megami Tensei games, at the end of the day, like, even with the easy ones, like this game, like, you'll just get hoed and just in annoying, kind of dumb ways, and you kind of just have to roll with it. It's just kind of the nature of, like, you know, I think Megami Tensei, I think specifically as a franchise, specifically is like tests your mights against like these kind of mechanics. If I remember correctly, he's weak to ice, right? I think so. Or is it fire? Let's try both. I actually forgot. Who's the fire? Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I was thinking about using double Agi to do a little more damage because he does survive this attack. But we'll be fine, I think. Just on this. Bam. Okay, cool. Right, cool. Okay. Let's grab Sandman over here. I do love Sandman's design, just a fucking moon carrying a fucking sack. It's very silly. Alright, so we reached our maximum for now. I think of all these guys, we can get rid of Apsaras. She's not really doing much for us now. Alright, cool.
I gotta keep up my training.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So right now, I think we have, let me see, actually. I think we have the right amount of personas right now. Particularly the ones we want to have is Ukobak, Izanagi, Slime, and Angel. These two, it can be anyone, but I do want to end. Ooh, I didn't mean to switch that. I do want to end this run with either like a Magician or a Strength Arcana persona. But either way, as long as we have like the main 4 up there, like we're kind of good to go because those are the ones I plan to use for fusions and stuff like that. But for now, keep it going. All right, let's get this guy. Yeah. Ooh, to a side. Okay. We got. It's King. Okay. So Kings are kind of annoying. They summon enemies, which, you know, is good for XP at least, but it means we have to spend a lot more SP like beating his ass. So sure. Actually, hope Yosuke gets like a. Damn. Okay. All right, get him, Chie. Okay. Yeah, he does resist physical, which we can pull up every time with the analysis button. Alright. I might have to double Agi, probably. I don't know if it's all attack necessary?
Now's our chance. You
I
ready?
think so. I think it should kill. Because Chie did some damage. Yeah, it's good. Okay, pretty good. Okay, once again, like, he will summon enemies, and it is good for XP and money. But, generally, like, it's not really, like, super worth it. I didn't mean to press this. We don't really need to Apsaras, because we already got her. Let's just get one of these. Yeah, okay. Fusion boost. Hell yeah. So that'll help our Palumpa, but that's not really what we're here for. We're here first. Oh, I skipped it. What we're here for is resist fire, which is, I believe, next level. So I think we should be good to go once we get Ukubak there. Let me actually see. It'll take a little farther, but we will get there. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alrighty. Let's go here. What do we got? Alright, hopefully this doesn't drain my SP this time. Alright, chest key. That's pretty good. Alright, that makes up for... I will say it makes up for the fucking... getting my fucking SP hit. But, you know, shit happens. Can I get you? There's a little risky going for that, but it worked out. It's not one of these guys. Okay.
There's only one enemy. Go for a first strike.
I don't want to do double Augie, so I'm gonna just like hit him with Augie normally. And his AoA.
Sensei, okay.
And then Chie Yosuke just clean up the damage. It would be more wise to do double Augie there though, but we're fine though. There we go. Alright, cool. We don't need any of this, so we can just look away. Pretty nice. Hell yeah. So on Expert, the thing it does do is that you do less damage and you take more damage, and also you get less XP. So it is, you know, I think it's made hard. You essentially, like, you kind of have to grind a little more. But I think through this first dungeon, we'll be able to have enough XP to do what we want, I believe. You know? Once again, it's a little extra challenge I set up for myself that I didn't need to, but, hey, you know, it's fun. Alright, speaking of SP, spend a little more of that.
But they're too slow.
Zap all the birds.
Go, Sensei! Knock it down!
Oop. And the thing that's very nice is that they do skip the animation of crushing the card. You just do the same skill multiple times.
Go, Sensei! You knock
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Alright. Ready
Yeah.
or not, here we come!
Alright, cool. Pretty cool. Alright, once again, we don't need Apsaras. We just ignore that.
Hey! I leveled up!
Okay. Alright, I think we should be coming up on the end of the floor. Oh, not? Okay, shit. This is a big ass floor. Maybe it's this one. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Let's explore bits and pieces here. Oh, god. Okay. Almost got jump scared. Yeah. Alright, another one of these kings. Spend my precious SP, but that's how it be sometimes. Do that. Using all-out attack. And I will say it's a good thing we got the fire vow earlier, because we're doing actually a lot more damage to this guy usually. Because this guy actually takes like a couple hits. He's very tanky early on, but the fire vow actually like makes this a lot easier. Like he's at pixel health pretty much every single time. So it's not too bad for us. Alright, what do we got here? These are the same personas we have now, currently. So, let me skip this. Awesome. But yeah, he will spawn these, like, little baby plant things. And if you do kill them, like, they do give extra XP. But right now, I'm a little more worried about, our SP, currently. Let's explore the other hallway real quick. Oh god, enemy spawn there. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I got hit, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Luckily, all these birds do is just kind of do Tarukaja multiple times. So it will suck if they hit us, but as long as we get our turn, we should be fine. So, Yosuke doesn't do anything crazy here. Maybe healing himself, though. Be nice. May as well, while we're here. Alright.
Three enemies left.
Switch to Izanagi. Spam our one move. Izanagi. That's a fun little flash we get every now and then.
Move, Sensei!
A little cut in. It's a very, I would say, like iconic part of like the modern Persona games. Especially the way they stylize it throughout each game. I particularly love the way it looks in Persona 3 Reload, where it explodes the screen and shatters the glass. It's very cool. It makes you wonder like how the remake will like visualize that. It's pretty fun. Alright, let's look down this hallway. We unfortunately spent a lot of SP more than we needed to, and we lost a lot of it because I got really unlucky. But you know, sometimes you get, oh, there was nothing here anyway, so cool, I guess. This weird fucking snake hallway. God damn. Alright. Let's head back. No enemy spawns. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright. Floor number 5. Let's see. How are we doing on time? Okay. You know, actually, where is she? Oh ho ho ho. I can sense her. She must be on this floor. Alright, cool. So, floor 5 is a weird one. And particularly a little scary one. And because of that, I'm going to use a go home here. For a safety. And not only that, but also I think it's a good time to probably end the part here. I think. I was kind of hoping I'd get a little farther, but I think ending the part here is appropriate, I think. Welcome back, Sensei. Alright, let's return to the entrance. But yeah, I think ending the part here is fun. So that, you know, right now, once again, we're in like the actual video game now. And, you know, I've been having fun recording this part. So hopefully that was fun for y'all too. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I'll keep recording and you'll come back later. But anyways, good to end here. Anyways, thanks for, and also since I imagine the part 1 has come out at this point, hopefully y'all are enjoying that, and hopefully you know, y'all can, I guess I may as well say it now, but hopefully y'all can like, comment, subscribe. I hate being the YouTuber guy to say that shit, but I'm in the chair, I'm in the seat now. But you know, hopefully y'all can support me if y'all want to. You know, you don't have to, but you know, if you want me to keep, if you want to give me extra motivation to keep doing this, you know, there's a reason how. So anyways, hope this was fun. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'ma head off. Goodbye.